Hi, my name is Khadija Burke, and I'm going to be talking about issues within the Albuquerque Public Schools special education system and proposing a solution to fix these issues, which would improve the lives of students, families, and staff in this department. 14% of students in New Mexico have physical or developmental disabilities, which is higher than the national average. Many of these students flock to the Albuquerque Public School District, meaning that 18% of APS's student body uses special education services. APS's special education mission statement states that the guiding principles include serving students according to individualized needs and meeting students' needs in their own communities. Currently, in APS special education classrooms, there is a shortage of sufficiently trained staff, and the staff who are doing their jobs correctly are leaving due to the toxic environment that administrators have created. This leaves APS with over 100 staff openings for special education classrooms. Also, students in these classrooms are being targeted as well as ignored, and students are being suspended and expelled much more frequently than students that are not in special education. This can be seen in this graph, which shows that 34% of students with individualized education programs, or IEPs, have been suspended, which is 2.14 times higher than students without IEPs. A few individuals have recounted some of their experiences with the special education department. One woman stated that her 7-year-old son with high-functioning autism has attended 5 different APS schools, all of which use seclusion and restraint against him continually. Another woman talked about how her daughter, Peyton, who is pictured below, was dragged and locked out of a classroom. A third woman recounted how she went in to pick up her son who uses a wheelchair and needs supports to sit upright, and found him in a regular chair, slumped over, with his head between his legs. He was in a classroom with a substitute teacher and 2 aides. The main improvements to the system that can be made are better training for staff, more staff in general, and better communication between staff and administration. A special education teacher training program was created that allows teachers in training to be paid while they take required courses and to work alongside an experienced teacher. This program already exists, it just needs to be refined and to become more widely known. The Special Education Teacher Training Program is a collaboration between APS, the Central New Mexico Community College, and the Albuquerque Teachers Federation to provide people with an alternative, supportive way to earn their special education teaching license. It's a 15-month program through CNM in which candidates begin co-teaching in the fall, earning a first-year teaching salary and benefits, and completing coursework for their license all at once. Then, for their first 2 years of teaching, they continue to be provided with mentorship, coaching, and support. However, right now there are only 20 to 25 candidate slots available, which is not nearly enough to fill the 100-plus job openings in APS. There is also hardly any information on the program online. There is only 2 to 3 web pages about it that are slightly hard to find from a Google search. If this program is going to make a difference for APS's special ed department, it needs to have more available slots and to advertise more to the general public. With the accommodations of this program, more people will want to take on this occupation, and working with trained professionals allows them to learn the correct way to handle situations and provides a positive educational environment to enter the workplace through. The best way to make this program more well-known is to advertise. It costs between $5 and $45 per 1,000 viewers to run an ad on a local television station. The average cost to run an ad on YouTube is 10 to 30 cents per view, and an ad on Instagram, which is becoming a very effective form of advertising, costs 50 cents to $1 per click. It would also be beneficial to have one of the officials in charge of the program to speak about it at APS teaching conferences and to college students in education courses. This would come at no cost to SET. In fact, the speaker might even get paid for speaking at the conferences. To improve the current situation of the APS special education system, there is a need for more special educators, for those teachers to be more sufficiently trained, and a more positive school environment for both staff and students. The Special Education Teacher Training Program allows teachers in training to be paid while they complete coursework and provides them with the experience of working with a competent educator who is good at what they do. This program needs to open more slots to candidates and to become more well-known. In order to spread the word about SET, there needs to be advertising about the program on multiple platforms, and speakers need to talk about it to potential candidates. These would come at fairly low costs, especially in comparison to the benefits that would be provided. What's a little money if it means providing an equal, positive, informative education for the next generation? For more information about issues with the APS special education system, as well as more possible solutions to these issues, visit sites.google.com/view/Khadijah Burke/project-2.